electric engines, telephone, microphone, phonograph, and much more showed for the first time at the Expo World Exhibitions. Expo 2020, launched on the 1st of October 2021, will carry on this tradition through presenting the latest achievements of mankind. One of them is a second-level transport developed by Unitsky String Technologies Incorporated International Engineering Company. String rail systems solve the problems of traffic jams and accidents, do not harm the environment, and make the trip comfortable and fast. In the city, unmanned unimobiles are capable to move with a speed of up to 150 km per hour, carrying up to 50,000 people per hour. At the same time, energy consumption is lower than the existing transport systems need, and land allocation for the construction is minimal. The track structure doesn't intercross with other roads, thus traffic jams and accidents are completely excluded. The company's headquarters is in Minsk, and during Expo 2020, a small booth by Unitsky String Technologies Incorporated will be located in the Belarusian pavilion. However, the guests of the event will have much more. Businessmen, public officials, and transport professionals will be able to visit U-Sky Center located in Sharjah near Dubai to see and test the transport that has burst into everyday life to change it for the better.
في إطار دعم سموه الدائم والمستمر لكافة المشاريع المستقبلية، زار صاحب السمو الشيخ الدكتور سلطان بن محمد القاسمي عضو المجلس الأعلى حاكم إمارة الشارقة مقر مجمع الشارقة للبحوث والتكنولوجيا والابتكار، حيث بارك سموه خلال الزيارة إطلاق المرحلة الأولى من العمليات التطويرية والاختبارية للقطارات المعلقة في مجمع الشارقة للبحوث والتكنولوجيا والابتكار، والتي يتم تطويرها في أكبر المختبرات ومراكز البحث العلمية. كما تابع صاحب السمو حاكم الشارقة خلال زيارته جانبا من العمليات التشغيلية الاختبارية لإحدى العربات، حيث استمع سموه إلى شرح واف من مشرفي ومسؤولي المجمع حول آخر التطورات والتقنيات المستخدمة في تنفيذ المشروع. وتابع صاحب السمو حاكم الشارقة أيضا انطلاق المرحلة التجريبية للعربة وخط السير المحدد لها والآلية المتبعة في تنفيذ الاختبارات العلمية عليها. عقب ذلك انتقل صاحب السمو الشيخ الدكتور سلطان بن محمد القاسمي عضو المجلس الأعلى حاكم إمارة الشارقة رفقة السادة الحضور ليستمع سموه إلى شرح واف من قبل مسؤولي الشركة المنفذة ومجمع الشارقة للبحوث والتكنولوجيا والابتكار، والذي يحتضن واحدا من أكبر المختبرات ومراكز البحث العلمية والتطبيقية للمواصلات الذكية على المستوى العالمي، إذ تعمل إحدى كبرى الشركات العالمية المتخصصة في قطاع النقل الذكي، وتتخذ من المجمع مقرا لأعمالها على تطوير منظومة من الحلول الابتكارية التي تعبر عن المفهوم الحديث للتنقل الحضري داخل المدن، حيث تجري عمليات البحث والتطوير والاختبار على تلك التقنيات الحديثة في الشارقة ليتم تسويقها لاحقا في كبرى العواصم العالمية. أتذكر أول لقاء مع صاحب السمو حينها تلقينا دعما كبيرا منه. لاحقا دعانا سموه لموقع بناء طريق خرفكان. العمل لم يكن مكتملا حينها، كانت هناك أعمال تحضيرية، ونحن الآن في نفس نسبة الإنجاز. نحن لم نقدم الشكل الكامل من التكنولوجيا لحد الآن. نحن نستعرض الآن مراحل أعمال البناء، وبمجرد أننا نبني هيكلية الطريق سنضع أول عربة على هذا المسار لأجل الاختبارات، وسترون حينها كيف تعمل. أطلقنا على شركتنا بالشارقة اسم سكاي واي جرين تك، وسنستخدم تقنيات أخرى في شركتنا من ضمنها الطاقة الشمسية، لذا نحن حقيقة نستخدم كافة تقنيات الطاقة الخضراء. وكانت شركة سكاي واي جرين تك قد بدأت بعمليات البناء في مشروع القطارات الهوائية المعلقة في الأرض المخصصة له بمجمع الشارقة للبحوث والتكنولوجيا والابتكار، ليكون نموذجا حيا لعملية الشراكة الاستراتيجية بين القطاع الاستثماري الخاص ممثلا بالشركة المنفذة والقطاع الأكاديمي البحثي في الجامعة الأمريكية في الشارقة. وقد جاء الإعلان عن المشروع الوطني والتكنولوجيا العالمية الجديدة التي يقوم بتقديمها المجمع بهدف نقل وتوطين المعرفة تماشيا مع استراتيجية الدولة في الريادة في التطور المستدام والتنمية الاقتصادية لكافة مناحي الحياة ومنها التنقل واللوجستية. يواكب النمو الكبير والحاجة الملحة في المدن الكبرى لهذا النوع من وسائل التنقل الآمنة.
Managing your projects should feel more like this. That's why you need ClickUp. With ClickUp, when you want
O companie din Belarus a găsit soluția pentru descongestionarea traficului în cele mai mari orașe din lume. Oamenii de știință au creat capsule suspendate care ar putea transporta atât pasageri cât și mărfuri în timp record cu emisii de carbon reduse. Capsulele ar putea atinge o viteză de până la 500 de km pe oră.
Un sistem de transport mai verde, mai ieftin, mai sigur și mai confortabil. Asta promit reprezentanții companiei USky, care a început testarea primelor prototipuri în orașul Sharjah, situat la 30 de kilometri de Dubai. Sunt practic niște capsule suspendate de pasageri.
Testing three lines of different type of passenger and cargo trains. The transport solution of USky meant to be very cost-effective, and it's meant to support public transport and make it more efficient and effective.
Testarea se realizează pe o linie suspendată din oțel lungă de 400 de metri, inclusiv în timpul nopții. Capsulele de pasageri pot transporta până la 4 tone, în timp ce cele cargo permit transportul și a 48 de tone de produse. Pentru călătoriile în oraș, viteza maximă va fi de 150 de km pe oră, în timp ce pentru transport între orașe este testat un prototip de mare viteză care ar putea ajunge și la 500 de km pe oră. Sistemul nu va fi condus de mecanici sau piloți.
It's completely safe. We have implemented artificial intelligence system that monitors all these things.
Costul construirii unui kilometru de linie de transport se ridică la 10 milioane de dolari. Un oraș în care o astfel de rețea ar fi implementată ar putea transporta și 10.000 de pasageri într-o oră.
Now, Tech10, a new form of transport, could help relieve city congestion by using high-tech pods suspended from cables. The system could be running for real in just 2 years. For more, it's good morning to the king himself, Image Matrix tech editor, Juro Sanjuro. This sounds like a fancy cable car to me. San Francisco.
Good morning, you, Tim. It does a little bit, but it's far from it. It's very high tech, and it's already up and running in a test case in the UAE, in the Middle East. And this company, USky, from Belarus, is testing it now. And there you can see the high-tech pods, they sort of look like inside at the moment, like a business class seat. And they can travel up to 150 kilometers per hour. And unlike a traditional cable car, they aren't stuck with one going in a slow speed. You can have a number of these. So here's the sort of plan. You have these sort of slung around the city. They do look pretty cool, actually. When they light up at night, they sort of have this really nice lighting effect as well. But they're a much cheaper way. I think the company said like was $150 million US for just a kilometre or a mile or so of subway. whereas it's only about 10 million US for one of these to go up. So the figures anyway are very big when it comes to traditional infrastructure. And you can see here, you can link them up to buildings. It's a much cheaper way to go. And they have several ideas of doing it, where they have these slung sort of a monorail thing as well for the larger ones. So it's very safe too, high technology. They won't run into each other because they're very smart. But it's a cool way to travel. You imagine one of those going across the harbour.
Yeah, absolutely. Probably not too far away either.
Pop Culture Update, brought to you by Thomas J. Henry.
Road to the future may not be a road at all, but more of an elevated track. That is, if the company U-Sky Transport gets its way. Their idea for solving the problem of increasing traffic congestion is to take traffic off the road altogether. U-Sky's model is a network of futuristic driverless high-speed pods that ride around cities suspended from a steel track. Last month, the company opened a more than 1,300-foot test line in the United Arab Emirates. The test pods can carry up to 4 people in what is designed to feel like a first-class airplane suite.
Die Autodichte in deutschen Städten, die nimmt.
Hello, good evening, everybody. Nice to see you in this Zoom meeting today. I know the coming soon a few more people inside, but on the moment, my presentation today will be very short because I'm sick on the moment. I'm very sick, and my voice, you hear it, my voice and my lungs is constructed that I almost not can breathe. I do my best to talk what I can, but I keep the word to, I see Mr. Frantisek is already here, one of the board members, who have seen last week the presentation from Mr. Frantisek and Richard Jacobs. You know, he have said very nice things, but was so beautiful. I hear so many people, they call me, they say, wow, what he said to us was so nice, was so special. We don't know that everything was like he, like what he said. This, my dear friends, I give now on the moment the word to Mr. Frantisek Soler, board member of Skywell Community. And soon we see also Sami Samsudin, he coming also in the meeting. So, my friends, Frantisek, sorry, but I keep the word to you now.
Okay, Christian, no problem. Thank you so much. I see that you are not okay. You need to go to the bed and have a rest because this is a very dangerous period for some people, and we need to take care of our health. Of course, this is on the first place every time. They're my friends, they're my colleagues, partners. I am so happy to be here today with you on this meeting. What I would like to say very shortly that this period, which is now ongoing, is very important for our company. I mean, for Skyward community, as well for the mother company of Unitsky String Technologies, because as you know, now there was finished the rebranding of our mother company, Unitsky String Technologies. Why it was done? The rebranding of the mother company was starting in by end of 2019. And the duration of this rebranding was 2 years, and last month, 2 months ago, it was finished. Why? Because the product of Unitsky Technologies company is ready for the world market. It means that we have a fully complete product. We can distribute this technology to the world market. And we parallelly, during the startup phase, we jumped into the business phase. It means, according what Mr. Unitsky said, as this year, till end of this year, there will be signed 3 projects. And the next year, we will continue at least more than 10 projects, which will be signed. It means that the commercial part of a company is started now. This is very important things. And according this rebranding, Mr. Unitsky asked us, and we need to keep some rules. It means that use, especially on the Facebook, especially on some other electronic medias, we need to use correct words, correct description of our technology, because as I said, we are under the helicopter view of many, many important partners, many high, I can say high people, very important people, and they see how we communicate, what we say about our company, which kind of news we put on the electronic medias like Facebook, Telegram, and some other medias. We need to be careful and really use just the information from our side, from Mr. Unitsky side, from RWC company side, which this information is so correct. We don't need to put some personal information on the web, on the sites. We have many information now. We know very well that which success is ongoing now in Dubai during the Expo 2020, that many delegations came to our certification park in Sharjah. There is ongoing now very important communication, discussion, and I can say, according what news I received, that there is a big interest of this technology, of the whole delegates which come to Sharjah certification park in Arabian Emirates. This is what I wanted to say you. Of course, now we are preparing the Christmas party. We can say it will be online Christmas party of our company, Skyward Community. It will take place in 18th of December. You can see the information in your personal cabinet. Now there is a possibility to prepare some videos to wish good New Year, happiness and health to other your colleagues. You can make a video, and according to the information in your cabinets, you can send it to our company. And 18th of December, you will see your videos. You will see the other videos of our colleagues, partners from from all the places around the world. It is, I would like to say thank you, my friends. They are partners for the cooperation. Especially, I would like to say thanks to Christian and Mr. Faladay as well, because we had very interesting meeting this week, last week, with Mr. Faladay from Nigeria. We discussed many things. We discussed how to improve the business in Nigeria. Of course, we will continue this discussion with ambassador of Nigeria by Mr. Christian. Of course, we need to create a serious plan to increase the investments. But yes, I know that now is a very, very special situation around the world regarding the COVID. And there is no many possibilities to travel, but I hope next year we will continue to travel, and I will be very happy when I have possibility to visit several countries in Africa. Now we are preparing the flight to Vietnam as well in January. We will see how the situation will be. Believe me, my friends, my partners, that if there is so little possibility to visit your country, me and my colleague, Mr. Dr. Vladimir Maslov, we will go to your countries to visit, to meet you personally, and do a very good motivation for your partners in your country. I would like to say thank you for your cooperation this year. I wish you, especially Christian, to you, good health, very nice Christmas, and very successful and happy New Year 2022. Sorry. I hope in the near future we will have possibility, as I said, to be together, work together to help each other and support each other from our side. Thank you, Christian, for the possibility to be here today.
Frantisek.
Shortly about me, about what I wanted to say.
Can you say something about the presentation about your dividends, what you have done by
yes, of course.
Asked me the last time. Can you explain this to?
This presentation was prepared according to what Mr. Unitsky said 4 years ago.
Yeah.
I saw his video, and words by words, I make some description of what he said, and I prepared this presentation. I think Mrs. Scott, she has this presentation, and who would like to go through, receive it. It's no problem, just to sign your email address to Mrs. Scott, and she will send you. This presentation was very special presentation about the dividends, about the techniques. I showed you how the company, how the family of companies, the holding is created, which companies are there, what is the mother company, how is created the subsidiaries, companies, daughter companies of this Global Transport Investment. We know that the Global Transport Investment Company, this is the mother company, and there is 3 Eurasia Rail Skyway System Holdings companies. When Global Transport Investment will have profit, it means that this company will create a profit from the projects and from other income. Global Transport Investment will send 20% from this profit to these 3 Eurasians holdings companies, and this company will pay these dividends to investors. There is the technique, there is an example how the dividends will be calculated. Please, if somebody is interested, ask for this presentation. If for the near future, when there is an interest, we can organize, Christian, a second special meeting. I can describe it again, because I know that when many new people listen it first time, it's a little bit complicated for them. But if we repeat it And I will describe it again. Maybe it will be much more clear for the people as well.
Thank you, Frantisek, for your explanation. Sami, welcome, my brother. Welcome in this Zoom meeting. And I'm happy to see you here. I think you stay on the moment in Dubai. There's Sami, welcome, my friend.
Thank you so much, Ambassador Christian. It's a pleasure, everybody.
Yeah, Sam, the word to you.
Yeah, there's so much to say about what is needed to be planned in the near future, about in this case, string transport technology, particularly at this stage where we are rounding up the pre-development stage. And we just need to advise our people to invest at this tail end, to try to invest more at this particular time. Try to invite all our prospects as well, all our families. This opportunity cannot come all the time. Just once in a while it will come. We need to embrace the opportunity, and we just have to do it for our generation. Ambassador Christian.
I'm sorry, Sam.
Yeah, over to you.
Yeah, Sam, I'm on the moment I have not so much to say because I'm sick. I cannot talk so much. This is why I say, please, can you talk a little bit about technology, or a little bit about investment or something? Because you have a very nice slide about if people invest, what he receive, and as financial doctor that you are now, this title that people you receive are financial experts. Maybe I think they like to hear it out of your mouth. And you have a lot of new people here inside. And this is why it is maybe important that these people can hear it. Thank you, Sam.
All right, I'm trying to share my slide. It's a minute. I'm bringing up my slides. I'm just trying to log into it. Okay. Use. Can you make me co-host so that I can share?
You are a co-host, Sam. You are already.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. We see.
All right. So we have been doing this since 2014. I think, glory be to God, we are going to the tail end of this technology. And I really appreciate Nigeria. I appreciate Africa. We have been the front runner of this technology. UNESCO have the idea, but without us, this idea cannot become reality. We have tried to put our people to make it work. UNESCO is a person for the people. He wants to change the world with this ideology. And as well, we see that particularly the Africa, we decided to, I think I can't hear. I think you can hear me.
Yes, yes, we hear you.
Yes, very well. Can hear you.
Very clear.
You need to check your.
You are audible. Can hear you.
Check your mic. Somebody say you cannot hear me. I don't know. Check your mic.
We hear you very clear, Sam. We hear you very clear.
Okay, good. So it's a suspended rail transport system, as we all know, suspended above the ground level, and is taking over 50% of the world transport system. We also know that it's an intrinsic value technology that is definitely going to change the world of transport system. There's no doubt about that. The intellectual property right exceeded $400 billion as I speak with you right now. And as well, based on our own calculation, in terms of technicalities of expertise in the financial world, the value of this technology as I speak to you right now, if we need to count it 1, 2, 3, 4, with what they have achieved, it's not actually reflecting to what you have on your certificate. It's valued about $5 right now by our own presumption. Please don't quote me, but by our own calculation, by our own presumption, by what the technology command right now, what they are built in Charger, with the projected piloted project they're going to have in 2022, approximately about 10 projects that will be within the corridor of UAE. And as well, they're on a 14.2 stage. It's very, very important for we to know that if they can get that land, they want to actually test the Uniflash. I think is going to be wow for this technology, and I think a lot of investors, big time institutions around the world will come and they're pumping money for this technology that is not even smelling the stock exchange yet. The stock exchange required any institutions, any technology, or this kind of development that started in 1977. You can see that they are not taking their time at all to rush to the stock markets. They started in 1977. 2014 was the main time they started the conception of this ideology in pre-development that was divided into 15 category of stages. And right now, that category is at the tail end. His uniqueness of his own, and if we can go more forward, we can just watch 1-2 video about this technology. Let's quickly check this. So. Check So, as you can see, the rail suspended above the ground. This can work in any environment at all. 5 meter, 10 meter, 15 meter above the ground level. This is the new face of the world transport system. The environment clean, solidified, atmosphere. So it's actually no more Skyway. The name has been changed. It is now Uniski String Transport Technology, as we all know. And I was saying something about the pre-development stage the other time. If you check very well on my screen, this is actually the pre-development stage that started in 2014. Africa was opportune to join Uniski second month when it started this pre-development stage. Engineer Uniski second month when it started this pre-development stage, and we thank God that we are still with them at a very tail end of the pre-development. Actually, it has been a lifetime experience. I never thought we can go this far, but glory be to God. We started with Uniski String Transport Technology, and special grace of God, we're going to actually end it with them, the pre-development stage, and all the people that have trusted this technology. You know, all our cry day and night, me, and Udo Falade, Ambassador Christian, we all do this together, Ferdinand and the rest of them. That's not really been easy because we have been called several names many years, you know, when we started this. that we brought another scam to people here in Africa. But we brought this in 2016, the main time when we started the cry for unique string transport technology, starting from Nigeria in Africa, was in full time when we started the full campaign was in 2016. We see a lot of criticisms, you know, for people telling us that this will never fly, it will never go anywhere. I believe it is easy to actually sell now that we are building in Charger, we are already building Belarus. I believe you would have thrown a stone if I want to come say this to you in 2014 when I joined them. Just on a paper, you know, ideology of unique string transport technology was on the architectural drawing on the paper then, and that was when I actually invested in this technology in 2014, because I believe a technology that started in 1977, and I believe a technology that a man been doing this without any finance from any institutions in 1977 down to that 2014 World's recommendation. So that was actually one of the things that attracted me to unique string transport technology, that we have somebody that's changing the face of the world transport system. Well, without institutional support, without banking support, without government support, this guy will still making any profit. Still, he's still on this dream, and he's changing the world. Look at what is happening right now. A lot of pandemic is in the world, air pollution, noise pollution, waiting time, human error that creates human accident as well around the globe right now. But when we bring technology that can actually affect and correct all these abnormalities of human, definitely the world for the next generation can be a better. So that's why we see that unique string transport technology started in 2014, and right now we're at tail end 2014.2 stage we are right now. I may show you some videos you may never see on the internet. Actually, talking about my own video, I was in the vehicle live in Charger, where I think I need to show that video right now. I was in the vehicle live in Charger. I just want Africa to believe that we need to go back and break the volume for this technology. This is the time for we to invest more. This is not the time for we to, you know, subdue, kind of relax. I know a lot of people have not been seeing my face when it comes to this presentation. I just know definitely that we are cooking something great for you all. And now it's not the time to relax. Now even the time to even buy more, acquire more of the intellectual property right of the unique string transport technology, valued about $400 billion by external independent expert, May 20th, 2013. Now, let me share you this video. I think this is going to make your night. This is actually going to make you go withdraw the back. That vehicle that actually staying lying down in your property, that have no value, that's not attracting intrinsic value, you can sell off that car. I can comfortably say yes, sell off any property, sell off anything, any asset that is not giving you yield, that is not giving you results, that is not giving you profit. Sell it off, buy an intrinsic value asset that is at the pre-development stage, which is actually the unique string transport technology. I think I need to share that video. Let me try and get that video and share with you guys. Let's see if I can get it done. One time, just a minute. I think I have the video. Let me quickly get that video for you. I think this video will make your night. And what we need now is actually Africa need to do more. We need to bring more volume for this technology. And this is a video you can never see on the internet. First time you're going to see this video, and I think it's going to make your night. Just a minute and coming. Let me get it done. Get this video for you. Okay, there we go. Share this. Pardon me, I'm trying to get the right video so that we can have a good night rest today. That's yes, we've gotten it all. Just a minute. Okay, I think I have it. Okay. Right. So I can share it now with you. I have the video now. So remember, I said something earlier on. I said this technology was valued about $400 billion. Remember, I also told you that they started the pre-development stage in 2014. Remember, I also told you they are building Charger, they are building Belarus, and let me also let you know they are going to have 10 piloted projects in 2022. They are already having a project in Charger. They're having the architectural paperwork done right now. They are doing the visibility study of that project right now. And if you see what is happening in United Arab Emirates with this project, I think you're going to sell off all your valued assets and try and get more of the unit of Unique String Transport Technology UST. I'm just trying to upload the video. I hope it's going to do as well and get that video done. It's an exclusive video for this meeting this evening, and that's definitely a video you cannot see on the internet. The first time you guys are here, you see this real live and direct, that this is actually a project for us, a project that is going to stay for long, and a project that's going to give majority of the generation yet to come dividends. It's coming up, it's almost done, it's loading. I believe this will be for us. One time. Let's go. Yes. We have it. All right, so let me drop it. It has downloaded. Let me quickly drop that video and share this video with you. Just pay attention and watch this video. And after this video, we come back. This is a video that is going to actually correct all your curiosity about this technology. A lot of people still believe it's a scam. That's where is the vehicle. In fact, as a matter of fact, we went to Expo. We went to United Arab Emirates, and back home, people are asking us where are our pictures. It's very funny, and it demoralized some of us anyway. But I think seeing this tonight is going to let you know that we are not joking with this technology. It's going to let you know that this is the time we need to do the normal job, the normal work, bring in the volume, and let's change the world together of this transport system. I'm going to share this video right now with you, and please permit me to let you know that exclusively this video is for you tonight to actually make you go share champagne with your family tonight. Enjoy the video anyway. In a few, let's see.
For the project in Sharjah,
Awesome.
we are for the innovation center, and we go drag together with him to on the rail. My dear friends,
hold on. I think this is not what I want. Just a minute. This is not what I want. I'm coming. Oh, okay. Let's see. Okay, I think I have something good now. Okay, this is it. Guys, just hold on. We want to clear enough curiosity tonight. So invite your prospect if they are not here. Get everybody on board, because I'm not going to share this video twice. Let's do a magical thing tonight. This is what I want to share. So we are having a pre-development stage right now. You can still invest, or your brother can invest, your sister can invest, your family can invest right now. We are just, the value is just around 4 cents thereabouts, but the listing value on the stock market, as Mr. Solar said, is $1. But we don't actually need to wait for listing before we're going to earn dividends. We can earn dividends from the projects they're going to do around the world, from the profit they're going to realize from this project. They are listing 10 projects in next year. They're going to list 10 projects next year, and they are going to start, talking about 10 projects next year, starting it, implementing it. That particular thing of having more projects require that when we have more projects in the world, definitely we're going to have more volumes of interest, more dividends. As they have more projects, dividends will grow, the value of the share will grow, and it's going to be a good one for we all. I'm still trying to get that video for you. It's almost loading, and the first one is not actually what I want to give you guys. This is the real one I want to give you guys. I want to show you real, that this project is real, it is live, it's going to actually change our world. We don't need to miss it, we don't need to waste this opportunity, and this is the time for Africa to get all brothers and sisters on board before the 15th pre-development stage ends. I'm still loading that video. This video actually more or less like a secret video. For me to get it, I have to go to an archive in my phone, because we don't share this video out like that. But we just want to give back to Africa and say, look, guys, this is what we are doing. And we are not joking at all about this technology with Engineer Anatoly Yuniski. We want how this can actually change the face of transport system here in Africa. It's coming up one time, and we're going to see that video. It's not on the presentation. You can't see it on the internet, but I just need to give it to you guys. You will see detail of how we are able to test run. We are able to identify the opportunity. We are able to relate with what the Engineer Anatoly Yuniski has been building since 1977. It's coming up. The video is coming up. Just a moment, it's coming up. I want to watch this video so you can go back and the more prospects. And let's end the stage. You know, the more the merrier. So when we try to bring more people on board, definitely we can end stage 15. And once we end stage 15, nobody can actually invest in this technology again. The opportunity is only not for me. It's not only for you. It's all for the generation that is close to us right now. Because when you do this, when you invest right now, you are not investing only for yourself. Dividends for lifetime, and that will be paid across all board. I'm getting that video done, and we're going to see what we did live in United Arab Emirates. Just a preamble of what's going to happen around the world as well. Coming, I think that's more or less like a 4-minute video, and it's loading. I needed to bring that video out from where we kept it. So it's just loading, and I'm going to show it to you guys now. It's almost done. Ambassador Christian, at this point in time, do you believe that stage 15 will end next year? A lot of people are asking me this question. Ambassador Christian.
Hello. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you believe stage 15 will end next year?
I cannot say that we end next year, but this is all big possible, and I believe that everything is possible. But everything depends on the less money that coming inside, and I think it's not only Yuniski who can make the decision for stop stage 15. You know, there was one time a sheikh, you know, for stage 10 to stage 12, who bought the whole stage 11. There is no more a full stage. There is only sub-stage over and the last stage. Yes. And I know now becoming very big people to the Technopark in Belarus and to the Innovation Center in Sharjah. When tomorrow one man drop the money what Yuniski needs on the last investment on the table, everything is done. Dus I can only say to you, don't wait. You know, when it was from stage 10 to stage 12, nobody said to us, now we go to stage 12 in one time. And one day we see one time that everything was over. And I said to you now, we stay very close to the end of a period. Just don't take the risk to wait before it is too late. This is what I can tell you. And this is what I tell to many people. And I think the chance is very big, yes.
All right, thank you. I think I can share that video again with you guys. It's almost done. And watch this video, enjoy the video. Let's actually take care of your nights and clear all curiosity that you may have. Still believe that this technology is fake. It's not it's fiction, it's not real. So watch this video and let's enjoy it together. Share my screen with you again and let's go for it. So, my dear friends, okay, you can see now we are in the Unica. It's moving us right now from one destination to the other. You can see the vehicle, how intelligent this can be. This can change problem of traffic situation, traffic congestion around the world. And this, we are driving right now in the vehicle, and this can move within the city 150 kilometers in 1 hour. And you can also see how what's happening. You can see here the vehicle. You see the screen in the vehicle, convenient, comfortable, comfort of anything you can imagine in a particular thing. This is actually the unique extreme transport technology. I'm live driving in the vehicle of unique extreme transport technology, and what we can say that the world government need to actually embrace this technology. We have gotten to our destination, right? The vehicle has moved us to the destination. This is actually the bus station, and we are about to actually end the trip right now. We are right now at the bus station. We actually end the trip. See how beautiful this can be, and see the opening. The car will open very soon. We are close to our destination with the Unica transport system by Unique Extreme Transport Technology. Author and general designer of Unique Extreme Transport Technology, engineer Anthony Uniski. See the vehicle, see Ambassador Christian. Hello. You can see the vehicle has opened. You can see the vehicle has opened. Please come in.
Please come in, sir. Sorry?
You want to
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
No, you gave me a nice seat.
Yeah. So we are together. You can see us in this vehicle together, and this can actually change the world for better. We cannot wait anymore to have this running in Lagos, have it running in Nigeria, and have it running in Africa as a whole, because we believe this can change the new world of transport system.
German. Oh, German. I'd love to see this on Victoria Island. It would be great.
Oh, in Lagos.
Of course, I've been to Lagos many times.
Well, can you imagine?
Beautiful place, wonderful people.
Yes. Good.
Yeah.
Nice to see
you guys are all from Nigeria?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm from Belgium, but I'm living in Nigeria.
I
set up a company in Nigeria for build this project.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Great. So what's the plan? To connect to the airport?
Yeah, no, first Apapa Road. Apapa Road,
Okay.
The biggest transport problems in Nigeria.
All right, okay.
So we want to start up from there with the idea for containers and public transport.
Containers first. To me, for containers, this is an amazing solution.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
It's a amazing solution.
Yeah. How do you
So
see
you want to do it in Germany?
No. So I'm with BP, BP Ventures, and the guys are with one of the BP companies called Fulltech, which is distributed acoustic systems using optic fiber technology.
Okay.
So we're looking at how we can support the technology in some way.
How do you see the traffic situation in Lagos? You've been there before.
I used to fly to Lagos on Emirates on Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
The flight used to arrive around 3:40 in the afternoon, if I remember correctly, so that I'd be in the hotel. Usually we'll go to the Intercon, be there by 5-6, and start business on Monday morning. And then, return on Thursday. But to fly in on a Monday would have been horrendous.
Yes.
Yeah. No, traffic is a major issue.
So, but you think this can actually solve the problem?
It'll be definite. I think it definitely has a place. I think you need multiple different solutions, but this is definitely one of them.
Okay.
And if you talk about long distance, this is definitely.
Exactly. It's a pleasure. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Actually got it all. And I must say something about...
Yes, my friend, you see, it is really, really important for the Lagos state government, for all the governments in all Nigeria, for coming in this technology, because it is now a chance that we want to bring it live, and it is to you now to decide to change your country.
Go for it. We want to build UNESCO in Lagos, in Africa. We'll see you again. Bye for now.
Let me give you my cards.
Okay,
Yes.
good.
Thank you so much.
All right. So that was a gift tonight. So I know you will not be able to sleep tonight, guys. So you see it live. We're inside the Unica Live in charge, and that is what actually we're also going to build in Lagos. That's what's going to be being built around the world. This is no more time for a joke. I've been in, the vehicle have conveyed me from one destination to another destination. It has also conveyed Ambassador Christian from one destination to another destination. We were there, we feel it, we felt it. And guys, if we say you should go sell that asset that is not giving you anything reasonable, we know why we are saying this. So I think it's a wow for everybody. So Ambassador, I give it back to you.
I mean, you make something open. Okay, at this time now for let's see it to the people. I think you're right. You chose the right moment. It's okay. Now you have a good feeling for this. I was surprised that you let's see this video, because I know we have this, but we was very careful for let's see it. But now, okay, we are ready to let's see it to Sami. Thank you for this. And my dear friends, I can only say to you, enjoy for what you have seen now, because what you have seen now is not a video that you find everywhere. We're very careful with share these things everywhere. This what you have seen now is very exclusive. And I know a lot of people write me now a message me the email, please send me this presentation, and I go send the presentation later to the people. But this is for tomorrow when I'm be better, but now on the moment. Okay, my dear friends, Sami, thank you. I think with this we can close this meeting. My dear friends, I'm so happy that we have seen this meeting. I'm so happy that Sami, that you was here today. After a long time, we see you again. I know you was very busy. You was very busy in Dubai. You stay in Nigeria. We don't see you no more.
Bye-bye, Nigeria. Bye-bye, Nigeria.
I think Sami have a new life in Dubai. Yeah. And
yeah. Honorable Sami, we are missing you. You better come back to Nigeria.
All right.
Okay, my dear friends. I thank also board member Frantisek Solar. Frantisek, thank you so much that you was here, that you are our guest today. And I think soon we organize a Zoom meeting we organize a Zoom meeting about the dividends, to explanation about the dividends, what our board member go explain. And tomorrow we start with the special training. Laura go do the training, but only one subject. Every week we do 2 subjects. We do a masterclass training about the back office for everybody in the world. And the subject what we do tomorrow is how you register somebody in your structure. What documents you bring inside. What is the mistake? What is the mistake? What everybody make. These things you can see tomorrow. Sorry.
Although Christian, I think you need to go. You need to go and rest.
Laura, she can. Laura, she goes
before Laura take over from you now.
No, no. Tomorrow she go do this for you, this presentation. Okay, my dear friends, I go close because I say I cannot talk. I do my best. Thank you that you was here. It's a far away.
From here.
Thank you, sir. Take good care of yourself, sir. You are always a strong man.
Thank you.
Even when you are still strong.
Yeah.
Kudos to you.
Thank you so much. Okay.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for being in this meeting tonight. We appreciate your patience. We see you have learned a lot from this. Thank you very much for being here. So see you next time. It's indeed, it's been a wonderful time with you. So our next meeting, you are going to be getting this on our broadcast. You get it on the Zoom, on the WhatsApp, various WhatsApp group. Please endeavor to join, inviting your friends and family to be part of it. It's indeed an amazing opportunity you can't afford to miss. You've heard Honorable Sami live from United Arab Emirates. You've heard Sir Frantisek who is also the board member, and you've heard from Os's mouth this evening. So go and be part of this. Join on the board now before you miss us. So congratulations.
I have a question. If you have a question, you can raise up your hand, please. If you have a question, you can raise up your hand. We don't need to make it crowded. You can raise up your hand so that we can unmute you from your hand. We see Mr. Infinix Hot 10T. You have a question, you can go ahead. There's any question from your hand? We have who? Kate, you can go ahead.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Please, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Please, how is it possible for me to join the WhatsApp group so I can get more information and to know when to participate in Zoom meetings?
Okay, you need to meet your offline. I don't know. Are you in Nigeria or Kenya or Ghana or Cameroon? Where are you?
No. I'm not in Nigeria. I'm still in Germany.
You're in Germany, okay. Okay, we are going to send a link now. I will send a link to the WhatsApp room. You can join the general room. You can join that WhatsApp group. I think, and I also know if you try to also connect with your upline, they can also give you opportunity to join the WhatsApp room. Let me quickly just share this one with you. I hope we are going to have the link. You can join. This is more or less like a training room anyway. So invite link. Okay, I have it here. I copy it for you. Copy this invite link, copy link address. Okay, I sent to the chat room now. Chat, you can join, not private, public to everyone. I sent to everyone in the meeting. Okay, so I just sent a link now. You can join. You can check the chat room now. You can join that room. It's a training room for Skyward community. And when you join, you get the latest information about the technology. Next question, please. Mr. Titilayo Abiodun, over to you. Unmute yourself. Titilayo, is it Mrs. or Miss? Titilayo Abiodun, you can unmute yourself and ask your question.
Yes. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yes, sir. I'm Mrs. Abiodun. I've balanced my my money concerning the project because I'm on installment, but about almost 3 months now, I've not been able to receive the confirmation, and then so that I can be able to apply for my certificate. So how do I go about it, sir?
Okay, I think if you want to apply for certificate, Madam Laura is here. Madam Laura, please, can you drop your mobile number for anyone here to connect you for applying? Folade, you can also help us drop your office number in Abuja, support number of your office. You can call that number tomorrow morning, and they're going to put you through how you're going to get your certificate, because it's not all what we can say in the room here. It's easy. You just need to pay $30 or thereabout in your back office. Indicate the address they are going to send it to. But you know, it requires some of you to. It requires that you need to get some support from the experts in the room, people that have been in the system before. So there's a number in the chat box. You can call that number tomorrow morning, and they are going to put you through how you're going to acquire a certificate. It will be sent to you to your home address. If you have paid all your installments, and there's another number as well there. So on the chat box, you can call any of these number. They're going to put you through how you can get your certificate that will be sent to your home address.
Yes, I can't get the number, sir.
Well, the number is okay. I can call it for you. The number is hold on, 080 65 333371. 08065 333371. Second
Thank
number,
you,
070. I'm calling the second number in case you cannot get that. 070 3618 1317. 070 36 181317. So you can call any of these two numbers. They're going to assist you to get your certificate. I think we have somebody that want to ask a question. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome. Yeah. Mr. Baba Awa. Yeah, you can unmute yourself and ask your question. Awa.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, please ask your question.
Yeah, my question is, looking at the equipment you are installing, it's like it's taking passengers not more than 12 at a time. So considering the population of Nigeria, are you going to put more of such machine on the rail, or how are you going to do it? Thank you very much.
Actually, yeah, that's an interesting question. Actually, just like coaches in the train, if you know, train can convey 20, 30, 40, even 50 passengers at a time, depending on the coaches and number of coaches in the train. Same can be applied to unique catering transport technology. It depends on the parameter of where they want to build the technology, and it depends on the usability and the need and the masses and the volume of passenger they are going to convey. This particular transport system can convey 500,000 passengers in one day. Unique catering transport technology can convey 500,000 passengers, 500,000 passengers in a single day. Is what Nigeria needs, is what India needs, but it depends. We have different models. We have the one that can convey 2 passengers. We have the one that can convey 4 passengers. We can have the one that can convey 12 passengers, 72 passengers, 500 passengers. It depends on the coaches. They can join the coaches together based on demand in that locality, you know, to suit the need of the commuters within that jurisdiction.
Thank you very much. I'm glad.
Yeah. Yeah. Next question. Next question. Do I have any other person? BC Ayuade, over to you. We have BC Ayuade. Okay, I think there's no more question for Alade at this. Okay, we have Odunsi Olukayode. You can unmute yourself, sir, and ask a question.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Yeah, please, my question is, actually, I would like to I would like to know more information about the dividends, because my downline, they have been asking me several questions on dividend. So I've not gotten a concrete answer to that. But I know this, I once heard that it was between 2022 and 2023. I don't know how sure that is.
All right, dividends will be paid. Now, let me explain something to you guys very well about this dividend of the thing. People don't understand. You unmute yourself, sir. I will answer your question. You can just, okay. So let's explain this very well to you guys. Number one, you need to know the product. What is the product? Let's listen for just 1-2 minutes. Let me break this down for you. Number one, you need to know the product. What is the product? Our product is Sky Unique Catering Transport Technology, a suspended rail. We're into transport system, you know, suspended rail transport system. And as well, you need to know the intellectual property right of the technology, $400 billion. You need to know the year it was invented, 1977. You need to know the year they started the pre-development stage, 2014. You need to know the stages they have right now. They started in 2014 as stage 1, divided into 15 category of stages. And right now we're on the 14.2 stage, remaining just 1 stage to go. Now, if you check the intellectual property right, $400 billion, please mute yourself from your head, please. If we check the intellectual property right, $400 billion, and if we check the use cases of these products or this technology, transport, the world need transport. I came into UAE with air transport. You went to your work through land transport. Some people use the water transport system. So there's different kind of transport system we have around the world. Now, dividend will be paid according to profit. I don't want you to mix dividend with listing. Some people are saying that is it when it is listed, we can start any dividend? No, dividend will be paid by this technology according to the profit of the use cases. What are the use cases? Use cases in terms, anytime they do a production of projects they implement a project. The project has been completed. Human are using that project and they are making profit from that particular project. The profits accrued from that particular project will be shared according among the co-owner according to the number of units you are acquiring right now. Some people have thousands, some people have millions. I know of my brother that have millions of these a lot of co-ownership units. So dividend will be paid according to profit realized, not waiting for listing. Listing is on its own. If Unisys Transport Technology need to list on the stock exchange, NASDAQ stock exchange, the New York stock exchange, or the London stock exchange, we need some specification of requirement to meet. The listing company, sorry, the listing institutions, the listing firm, like the New York Stock Exchange or the London Stock Exchange or the NASDAQ, you must meet up to their requirement before they can list your commodity on the exchange. What are these requirements? At minimum, you must have 4 projects you can point out to, 4 projects minimum, and that people are already using. So what Unisys needs to do, or what we are doing, Unisys Transport Technology is doing, if you can't, they said in 2022, we are going to have approximately 10 projects. It means we should pass 4. That's number 1. Number 2, we need to use these projects. Like, for example, what Unisys is trying to do now, Unisys Transport Technology is trying to do right now in UAE, where they are going to test the USky. Once that project is implemented, that's another strong value for commodities to be listed on the NASDAQ Stock Exchange or the New York Stock Exchange, on the London Stock Exchange. But we don't need to be listed before we earn dividends. Dividends will be paid according to projects completed within a particular period. 2022, we hope they're going to complete 1 or 2 projects thereabout. When people are using that projects and they're getting profit from that, they will share according to the number of value of units you have. And this, how dividend will be paid, what value of dividend will be paid, the board of directors of the institutions, Unisys Transport Technology, we meet together. They will value their book record, their account book. What is the profit? They have to remove the expenses out of what they have achieved already. The overhead costs have to be removed. What is remaining? Whatever that is remaining, they will now calculate it with the circulating units of ownership. Then they can now see the fraction of what dividend will be paid, either 10 cents, half a cent, either 1 cent or 2 cents. It's not based on listing, it's now based on the projects they have implemented, the contract they have been able to achieve, the profit they realize. When they realize this profit, they will remove their overhead out of this profit. The remaining profit, 20% anyway, it goes to the owners, go to the co-owners. 20% of the profit, when they get the total profit, the remaining profit, 20% of it go to the co-owners, me, you, or everybody in the world. But they will share that profit according to the circulating units of who owned it. And they'll be able to know what is going to be the value for 1 dividend. So dividend is not until we are listed, and I want to clear that your curiosity very well tonight. Don't think that until we are listed before you will earn dividend. No, we earn dividend when we see 1 project completed, we earn dividend. Now, let me tell you one scenario about this project, about this technology, about this wonderful opportunity. When we complete 1 project, the price will change. If it is $1, it will change in value. Maybe it go to $2, maybe it go to $3. For every project we are completing, the price of Unisys Transport Technology is changing before it's listed on the stock market. And that's what I'm saying now. For my own, based on my own financial expertise and knowledge, it is value $5 already. But you may not understand that calculation. I've done my own calculation. I see it. I understand what I've seen a lot. I have calculated it because based on parameter of what I'll be able to see physically. And I use that as a yardstick and I get my figure. So every project realized we shoot up the value of Uniski string transport technology, and dividend will be accrued based on the profits realized. The next question, Lance 5001. Come mute yourself and ask your question.
Lance 5001, please. Ask your question. Unmute yourself and ask your question.
I think there's no more question.
Hello.
Yeah, we are with you.
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Good evening. I don't have a question. Yes, I don't have a question per se, though I came in late, but I want to say bravo. This is wonderful, great, a very great opportunity for men that will grab it. I am so happy that I'm a co-owner. Thank you very much.
Thank you. It's a pleasure. Congratulations, madam. Thank you. Congratulations that you're a co-owner. You see the lights the people are not seeing, and now
Thank you.
And it's a pleasure. Next question.
I just got a list of
it's not clear. We cannot get it clearly. Sorry about that. Paladi, next over to you.
All right, sir. Thank you. Obviously, there is no more question, and I see Honorable Sami has done justice to all the questions, both dividend, all the strong we see question. Thank you, Honorable Sami, for a wonderful handling of those questions.
Yeah.
It's been a wonderful time with Honorable Sami, Ambassador Christian, and the board member in the room tonight. Thank you for being here tonight. I know you're here for a reason, to learn more and also to key into this opportunity. I believe it's for information. So don't joke with the information you've got this night. If you are new person, maybe this is the first time coming the room, go to the person who invited you, tell the person to sign you up. And if you are signing up immediately, you are lucky because there is 10% additional shares that will be added to you now, 10%. So if you're able to jump on board now, you get extra 10% unit to your, and in fact, we have extra more units. So just go to the person who invited you, tell the person to sign you up immediately. If you waste time, you lose out the 10%. You know, if you want to eat, maybe you buy I know this how they make this local mine in Nigeria. In the leaf, you will want to take the smallest parts of it first before you eat the big part. So you might use that 10% to start, you know, testing, you know, you want to say you want to do whatever. So it's a good allotment unit added to your shares. So congratulations for being here. I think we have spent enough time beyond the normal time this evening. So we should close the meeting.
Thank you, guys. Pleasure.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Honorable Sami. Hope to see you in the next meeting. We are happy to see. We are supposed to bust champagne for seeing you this night.
All right. All right.
Since we left you in UAE, you are still there enjoying it. We are happy to meet you. Thank you, sir. All right.
I thought you went to UK.
All right.
Yeah.
No, we are back fully now with you guys. Don't worry. We'll pump more volume in now.
I thought you don't want to come again.
No.
After we meet you,
Sami is here live and direct with you guys. I go nowhere. Ambassador, am I going anywhere?
No, yes, you go to Dubai.
Hi.
All right. All right.
Bye.
It was a good presentation.
Bye.
Bye.
Ciao, ciao.
Bye.